Hello everybody, welcome to today's video. As you saw previously in this video, I did go to the pen show with some friends and it was such a good time. I seriously wish that it could happen more often, but when it does, it's amazing. So as you saw in that video, I got a new planner and I am loving it. I have fully moved into the Plotter Bible, into the Plotter system, and it's so funny that the first time I had seen these, like last year, 2 years ago, I said no because the rings are just tiny and I just knew that I needed a bunch of stuff and it wasn't gonna work, and here I am with a plotter. So yeah, that's what today's video is gonna be. If you have any questions, of course, you can always DM me on Instagram or leave a comment below. But without further ado, we will go into my plotter system. This is my everyday carry. This is my all-in-one planner. I do have a journal, which is the standard TN. I'm currently using my brown, and I love her. She has 2 superior labor charms, and then inside I just have a clear folder, and I am using the Baumkuchen grid. And I guess I could show the last page because yesterday's journal was pretty easy, but this is what it's looking like. This is with the new as well that I love these pens. It's these ones, the Pilot Kakuno in fine, and I love them on the TRP paper. They are amazing. So that is what I've been using. I do use my other fountain pens. I ink them with different inks, so just depending on my mood. But yeah, so in the front here I have this Travelers Company pin that my friend Jats got with, like, I put the coin in the little machine, but she kind of gave it to me because she was like, here you go, you could do it, when I got to the pen show. And it reminded me of my son because he loves cars, and so I put that on here. I did end up getting the edges on it. I ended up going with these black ones just to kind of give it more of a sleek look. And if you haven't seen a plotter, it has this gold detailing, and mine has a lot of wrinkles and striations. If you can see that in the video, I hope so. In the bottom I do have a little charm that's hanging from a string. Not sure where I got this horse, but that is just a little deco thing. And so let's get into my setup here. I have the plotter fastener case with just some stickers here, picture of my man, and then I have a clear acetate with a transparent sticky note. I was using this key, I was trying to use this key in my dailies, and I do use it every now and then, but I don't follow it fully. Then I have a dashboard vellum from EO Edits. I think this is one of her freebies. Then I put in this plotter magazine that I think like everyone and their mom has it because it comes with the monthly, but I just think it looks so peaceful and calming. I don't have anything in the backs. It's like, what is it, Japanese, I believe. So I don't have anything there. I did figure out finally how to print on the plotter paper. This is a design from Nayeli. So I will link or like tag her in the description box, but she sells monthly little freebies, dated monthlies or dashboards, I guess. It's like 3. It has this pocket and a card, I believe, so you can choose what you want to use, but they're so cute, and it's like $2, so you know, you're just kind of helping her out. But I think they're so cute, and so yeah, I was able to print on plotter paper, and it is life-changing. So today, this is my what is it, no spending challenge. So I did spend, but I also am going to use it to track the days as they go by. So I'm going to like maybe cross off the date like that, because sometimes I'm like, what day is it? And it just gives me something when I cross things off. I stopped doing that in my monthlies, and hence why I kind of want to find somewhere to do that. On the back of that little dash or monthly dashboard, I guess, I have my habit trackers, which is on the Paper Planner Bliss sticky note. I love these. And so I made myself a little key, which this left side is for my cycle and my right side is for my skin, because I feel like it does, you know, things happen in correlation to each other. So I track those there. Then I got this idea from, what's her, oh my gosh, I can't remember her handle. I think it's like, it's just Peach or Planning with Peach. I think Planning with Peach, if I'm not mistaken. And so she had her plotter set up so beautifully. She's using the narrow size, but she doesn't share it, and she is such an inspiration. But she has so much like creativity and journaling and deco without overwhelming the actual system as well. And so I fell in love with how she decoed her planner, and it kind of gave me inspiration on how I wanted mine to look and how I wanted it to be obviously unique and not kind of overdo the deco, but also have deco in it and have it be fun and have your planner bring you joy, you know what I mean? So her she's the one who gave the idea to put a little card with a pin, which I don't use my pins enough, and so she gave me the idea to put it in a little card, which this is the card that came with my this pin in the little ball. I forgot what they're called. What is it? The no, I'm not even gonna try and say it, but it's like the little dispenser balls that have prizes inside. So this little card came with this pin when I got it at the pen show, and so I just punched it and put my pin here. This one is from she changed it. It's from Hannah, what is it, Soft Paper Studio. And so I have that there. Then I made this little dashboard out of some stickers. This is from Kubo and Lucy. This one I forgot who the artist is, but she also had a sticker vending machine, and so this is the one that came out for me. It is so cute, the little bear with the fountain pen and a traveler's notebook. It's so cute. But she is like a designer, right? Artist? I don't know what to call them, but I just washi taped them on to this acetate from Peanuts Planner Co. On the back I have 2 other ones. This one is from Paper Planner Bliss, and this is from the AliExpress kit that I bought a bunch of faith related stickers for like $1. Then I have my trackers. So this is my tracker section, if it hasn't already kind of spoken to itself. And then I have my son's allowance here. I printed double-sided the DOA inspiring designs, but I only printed the monthlies because I wanted only like something to track the days, and I really didn't need a whole year of it in here. I just needed somewhere to write down when he does his chores for his allowance, and so I love that. Then I made the mood tracker on this insert from, oh my gosh, I should have remembered names, you guys. It's been a long time since I've done this for rings, like a new setup. This one's from, okay, I'll have to tag it, or if you want to know where something is, I will try to put it in, what is it, the description box, because when I'm editing this, it's going to be too fast and I'm not going to be able to type it out and remember where everything's at. So, I will probably tag like all of the shops in my description box. I think that might be the easiest, but I feel like this one is from like Deer Paper or something like that. I don't know. Don't quote me on it, but if you've seen it, you know. But I loved that it was dated. They do have a lot of other dated inserts that are Hobonichi style, but for rings, and it was amazing. So that's that. Then I got this insert. This one's from slepynotesclub, and it's helpful when they do put their shop name on the insert. And this one is just the 1 month fitness tracker. So my plan is to put icons here, or I'm probably gonna put actually my fitness, where is it? It was in here, which I kind of miss doing this, but this one, I'm gonna actually move it. So this is my key, and I'm probably gonna continue using this and just putting them in here. And then on these dates, I will put my steps. That is my idea for this, just to kind of try and keep me accountable, keep me moving, because I have really fallen off my fitness wagon, like really bad. Then I just have another clear little acetate here with sticky notes that I need every now and then. You never know when you need a sticky note. And now thinking about it, I might move it, but for now that's where it's at. Then I have this cute little envelope that was sent to me from Rosella, and she sent it to me when she did a Happy Mail, and it's just so cute. And I had it for a while, and I found it in my stash, and I was like, this is perfect. So in here I have my daily stickers that I use in my dailies, some little hearts from Paper Planner Bliss, and more stickers from Paper Planner Bliss, because if you didn't know, or you already knew, I will tell you again, her stickers are the best, and she's the sweetest. Oh my god, Jojo, you got marker on your face. How in the world did you do that? Go look in the mirror. Don't do that, dude. Oh my gosh. You're not annoying, papas. Don't say that. Okay, where was I? So, my friend sent me this dashboard from Plotter. I thought it was so pretty, and so I put it here because since I have...
I know it's boring.
You're not boring. What are you talking about? Stop. Since I had this little envelope, it wasn't too much of an issue when I write, but I just kind of wanted something that was a little more sturdy, and so I put it before my monthlies. And I will say that the Plotter monthlies have to be my favorite. I really, really wish that the weekends weren't stacked, but their style of them, the simplicity of them, the size of the actual boxes for the weeks is really good, and so I just decided to use them. I did back plan, of course, because I barely moved into this last month, but it just looks so cute. And so I'm kind of keeping the same thing where everything is mostly black. The one thing that I did also get an inspiration from my friend Jats, who showed me her plotter. If you don't follow her, you should. But what she does is she will have, for example, an open circle, and once the event is completed or it's done, she will fill it in. So that's what I am doing, but I am more so doing circles and triangles. Like triangles are more of like a outing or like family things, and then circles are appointments or important events. I guess that's how I'm kind of doing it. And then I will use my green, I don't even think it's green, it's like teal. I've showed it many times. The Uniball one, not this one, this one's like this one. I guess it's like an aqua. And I really, really like this color. So I have always been using this one for work and work/school, because I do work at a school, so I do that. And that's what my monthly, I do use the squares that you guys saw in my little envelope over there. So that was January. I did end up adding the Travelers Company monthly indexing, and they just look so cute. I wasn't sure, stop. I wasn't sure I was gonna like the color of them, but they are okay. I like that they're not like super bright. And this is February, was not eventful, to be honest, except for the pen show. My writing, I am so surprised how small I can make my writing. It's just crazy how small, because my writing used to be so big. I will say I love the plotter paper. It is fountain pen friendly, but I do find even with my normal pen that sometimes things can take a little while to dry. I cannot highlight over this pen. My insert is the Pentel 0.4 in a Sarasa Grand. This is like a yellow one, which I forgot that I wanted to change it. But it kind of matches because there's gold and silver without, like, in the planner, because it has silver rings now instead of gold. Anyways, that was completely sidebar there. So yeah, so that is something that I am kind of used to already, because I don't really highlight often. I will only be highlighting birthdays, but I will highlight first under and then write it on top, because I don't want to be dealing with it. So this is March, and I did end up adding stickers in it. I thought it looks super cute. And then I will be putting my bills at the top here, where it's like the notes section, or if, for example, April here, there's no space at the top, I will just put it in the bottom. So I have only 6 months in here, and then it goes into my weeklies. So this is the first week that I'm in it. I didn't want to back plan anything, and I just decided to use the plotter inserts. I did order the Nolte at the same, no, before someone said they could send me the plotter ones, because the plotter inserts are all sold out. So if you are looking into plotter, take into account that you may not find plotter inserts, and if you do, they are going to be expensive. So keep that in mind, because that is something that I had no idea about. I thought you could find plotter inserts just kind of like Hobonichi, like they kind of continue to come out, but no, these come out in August, and so they all sold out. As I mentioned, eBay does have them, but they are pricey. So I decided to go with Nolte, which is where I found them previously. But then I reached out on a Facebook group, and I asked if anyone had some, and someone had some, and I was so happy. So I love them. I really love plotter. I did, as I mentioned, get the Nolte ones, but the design just wasn't up to par with how I wanted this to look. And no hate on the Nolte either. I love their paper, but it just, the aesthetic of it wasn't really my style, what I wanted to go for in the plotter. So that is another option, but I just wanted to throw that out there before I continued with this, because yeah, these inserts are hard to come by. And so I'm still kind of figuring out how I want my setup to go. On the left kind of board box here, I am putting more so like special events or appointments and things like that. So for example, the same thing with the circle, these are like timed events, and so those get a circle. and I'm filling them in because those I did do. On this little notes part, it will have, I think I'm gonna end up putting what is it, like memory logging. I was gonna do it in my dailies as I had been in the past, but I just am not sure because I don't really use these dailies or like a weekly overview appointments or tasks. I don't know how to explain this, but I don't really use this for the purpose of people assigning tasks to a specific day. I kind of mix it up, and if it doesn't get done, I just move it to the next day. And so I don't want to do that here. That's what my dailies are for. So that's why I think that my rapid logs are going to move to here. And if they don't fully fit, then I will do it in my daily page. And that's kind of how I'm thinking I'm going to do it. For sure, the things that I will keep in the right side is my inbox, my meals, my bills due, and then I ended up adding reading and watching because I do read and watch stuff. And so I will cross off watching JoJo's clothes because I did wash JoJo's clothes. And that is how I'm keeping it for the moment. Things may change. And then I just have a sticky note of things that I need to buy. So I have a full month of the weeklies in here. And the first week, well, first week of April, because March ends on a Monday. Then I added this dashboard. It's actually from a magazine like that my mom got me, and it's been in my car for a month now. And I was like, you know what, I really should take that out. And then I figured I could use the first page because it was like a furniture book as a dashboard. And again, it is a little thicker, so it kind of helps to level it, and when I write, keep it a little flat. And I haven't done anything to the back. I just kind of left it alone. Then I have the plotter page marker, and this is so cute. I wasn't sure if the design of it was gonna bother me, but it's fine. I did think that I wanted the tab on the bottom, but I'm kind of getting used to using the top. Oh, I didn't mention the bottom one here is from Midori, and I don't really need like a full page one because I have other places to put sticky notes, like here, for example. And so this one is pretty cool because it has the slits to be able to just pop it in and out instead of having to open the rings. So for my dailies, I was using VLLO facts, which I will show you guys my first inserts, I guess, from February. But I decided to go for just their grid page. Again, I'm surprised that my writing is small enough, and I have kind of gotten used to writing smaller, so I am happy about that. I'm just marking up stuff that I did today, and I really did a lot. I'm really happy with, like, I was very productive today. So my first daily will be the most decorated. I don't really think I'm gonna decorate my dailies. I may. I feel like I like keeping my inserts, even though they're a little more productive. I will be trying to decorate my journal a little bit more, but I'm really having fun with just using my stash. That's something that I will try to do more this year, and that I am doing, which is hence why I am going to be using my little stickers. So I did have the VLLO facts dailies, but they don't have any grid. They're blank, and they're white paper, and it just kind of wasn't giving me the same vibe that I wanted. I always forget that I have this one, and I feel like I'm just gonna take it out because when I finish reading a book, even though my intention is to write it down, I really don't. I just like jump into the next book and keep going. I wanted something to use this paper for. I do have it for something else, but it was just an idea of using it for books read, but I'm not gonna do that. So yeah. After my dailies, so I have a little stack of that, the dailies in there, probably like 5 pages or so. These pages are so thin and you really can fit a lot, so I'm really happy about it. I printed this tracker, online orders from Latua Notes, on the grid page. I bought the grid page from the, when I bought the cover, and then I ordered this grid from, no, I bought the dotted paper from when I bought the plotter, and then the grid one I bought with this accessory pouch and the page marker at Draw Moogles, and it shipped really fast. Funny story, real quick, if you want to skip forward a few seconds, no problem. But I actually bought this page marker at the pen show, but I was so excited about getting my corners and talking to Job that I left it at the plotter table, and I left it and I forgot it until I got home, and I said, where is my page marker? So I had to order another one. So it was an excuse to add a few more things to the order to get it back. Yeah, right, you get it. Okay, moving on. I have this cute little bookmark, I guess, page marker from Gigi Plannery. She actually sent it, this one, with an order. It is making a little bit of an indent on my page, but it's okay. It just looks so cute, like the little ears sticking out at the top too. So hopefully it doesn't rip any further and it just stays like that. Then I have my shopping list, and this is on Filofax. No paper. This actually paper came, I got a few of these that came with the weeklies, I believe, because I ordered some weeklies from Filofax and they were cream. And so it matches pretty close to the plotter paper. And then I just used stamps to make my little headers. I added washi on that one. This one's my planner wish list. I put a stamp. So I'm just having fun with making my planner what I need. If you've seen my previous setup in my paper test designs, it's kind of similar setup and it was working. And that's what I just continued. I think this one I'm going to move it to the grid page because this is kind of going to fill up really fast. So I'm probably going to redo this one on the grid instead of this 5mm dot paper. Then I have here a folder. This is like the project folders from Plotter. This is the green one. This one my friend actually sent to me, and she had a corners on it that I thought would fit my Instax picture, but hers printed out smaller, I guess, or she had a different one, and so I just took them off. Wait, and I stuck it. Fine. Don't ask me for no more food then.
Yeah, I don't want no more food.
Okay then. And so luckily when I took it off, I was able to use the glue to stick on another picture. So in here it has my health logs and my work stuff, my car stuff, and I am enjoying having this little pop of color in here. Then it gets to my social media stats, which I have to update, but this is what I'm gonna make it.
I need to go.
Okay, not sure what I left off saying, but this is how I ended up setting up my social media status, just to kind of have a visual of how things change every month. And I just used, what did I use? I think I used my Uniball one. No, you know which ones I used? I used these pens from For Candies. They sent me a lot of, it was like a pack, and it was like a lot of colors, and they're really pretty colors, and I like how they write. However, you know, keep in mind they may bleed through other papers, so, but I really liked them, so I ended up making it kind of fun. And then I have the charm here, as you see, and it's just tied and hooked onto the ring here. Then I have content ideas, which this is the one that I'm using, this like project kind of thing. It's pretty cool. Not something that I have ever used. I don't really have projects per se, but I like how that came out. And then I just have a pen test here for the plotter paper, and then just some extra sheets just in case I need it. I think I'm gonna be adding in a few of the grid here just in case, but I have it in the daily one. So, and I have sticky notes, so I don't really need a lot of blank pages. Then I have the, what is it, the band, the closure here with a pen loop, sticky pen loop on that, because I didn't get that pouch that everyone has. My friend told me it's kind of bulky and I don't want that, and I didn't like how long it is, so you have to really like work your pen in there and work your pen out. So I was like, nah, it's fine, I don't need it. And I don't. This works perfect. And then the back of the accessory case, I can show you what I have in here. I have my routine card, my monthly and yearly routine card, and I just have it kind of paper clipped with my Planner Belongs To card from Queen City Designs Co. I don't think that shop is around anymore. And then this little ruler that I thought was so cute. It was from like a little Valentine from my coworker's son, and I was like, can I have that? I love stationery. And she goes, yeah, you can have it. She's like, okay. And so I thought it was perfect, super lightweight, and you know, if I ever need a ruler, there we go. Then I just have some of my weekly stickers from Papery Planning. These are old, as you can see. They're from when she had the collab with Maria Plans, who doesn't plan anymore, and I'm so sad because her stuff was amazing. Then I made a new grocery store guide, which just kind of helps me know if I'm going to the market or I'm gonna make my list or whatever. I have that on me, whatever I need to get from the market. And then I thought I had a sticker. Oh, it just moved. And then I just put another little sticker. Oh, this one a student gave me. She's like part of the Bible club at school. I work at a high school, so she is kind of like the main person, and she was in the office, had a stack of stickers, and she's like, do you want one? I said yes, and so that's the one I picked. Then at the back I just have my trans check register, and I have a whole stack of these, and it just helps me keep track when I spend money. And that's the back of the plotter. And that's everything, you guys. I hope this isn't a extremely long video. Oh, I forgot. I was gonna show you guys my inserts from February. So let me bring that out. What am I doing here? One of my friends said that one thing she didn't like about this band is that it kind of makes this stick up, like out like that, but I don't mind. I mean, essentially that's how it's supposed to be, right? I think if you have a plotter, agree with me, or I'm just, I don't know. So that's my plotter. Let me show you guys my inserts. So when I got the plotter, as I mentioned, they told me that their inserts were all sold out. And so I was, the next 2 days after getting it, struggling. I'm like, should I just sell it? Because I don't know what I'm going to use. I don't want to print. My printer at my new job is not very fun to deal with. So I was like, I'm not going to do that. And then I forgot about Filofax. And then I forgot that I had inserts. And so, yeah, let me show you guys. So let me show you guys what I ended up doing. So this is the yearly overview that came with the plotter monthlies, I believe, and I didn't end up using it because I don't really need a monthly overview at the moment. I might move it in there, but for now it's right here. Actually, I probably should have it in there because I may need a yearly overview. You never know. You never know. So I'm gonna move that back in there. But I forgot that I had this tracker somewhere in my stash, and so I ended up using these inside ones for my son's allowance, and then the outside ones I used for my mood. And I thought this was so cute, but I ended up punching it wrong, and so I had to put washi and repunch it, and it was kind of getting stuck when I had it in there. But this was something that I had before I learned how to print on plotter paper. Then I found these inserts on Amazon, and they are pretty thick. I will say it's probably like, yeah, it's pretty thick. It's not cardstock, but it's pretty thick. And it comes with these index monthlies, which I didn't love, but I was like, you know what, it's gonna come quick. It was only like $7 or something like that. And I was like, this will hold me off until I get my Nolties. That was before I found someone who sent me the plotter. And this is what the monthlies look like. When I was planning, I completely forgot, or I didn't realize that they started on Sunday. So that's something that if you want something cheap, you know, it worked. And you know, I used them. I only used them for a few weeks because I got my plotter this day. But it doesn't matter. It worked, and it got me through the urge of sticking with this one that I kind of fell out of love with. So yeah. Then these are the Nolte inserts, and I was attempting to plan, but something about them just didn't. I think it's just the way that the numbers were. They're just so boxy, like kind of boring, and I didn't love it. So then I remembered that I had my weeklies from Filofax, because my intention last year was to use Filofax for something. I think it was for like my memory keeper. I don't know what, but at some point I got weeklies and I forgot, and here they are. I hate that they have this QR code in every single day. It is so ugly. You know, personal comment there. Don't really love this layout, but I tried to make it work just for the few weeks that I had it, which this is the first week that I was using it. And I liked how it looked. It's super cute, and I kind of added some fun stickers and tried to use it. Here I did cross out the day as well on the weekly, just to kind of know where I was, but not really something essential, you know. And then this is this week, which is what I used up until Tuesday, or no, Thursday, which was the day that I received my plotter inserts. So that is that. And then we get to my dailies that I used for February, which, as you see here, this is the day that I got my plotter, and so this is the day that I moved in, and I did have these in my stash as well. I did like a little collab with Filofax, and that is what I ordered from that order. I did the dailies with the holidays, and I like that the holidays are here, but I didn't like that it was just blank. But I mean, the dailies are nice. It's just that it's on white paper, and all of my plotter is cream paper, and it just didn't, I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I mean, there's no really big reason to it. Like, this looks so cute. I mean, look at it. I have JoJo's sticker there. Like, that's adorable. But I could do that over here too. I did like that they're dated already. I don't have to worry about it. I already had them, and maybe I'll go back to them eventually. But for now, I'm going to try doing, like, I can always go back to them because I do have them in my stash. So, yeah. So the way that I did the dailies, I just did to do, and my rapid log at the bottom, if you didn't notice that. And I do use the fountain pens. This Filofax paper is fountain pen friendly. It is a little bit thicker, obviously, but it's not as thick as these ones that's like cardstock. So that's it, you guys. And I have them in this Filofax, binder that is pretty cool. So I'm gonna end up just storing my inserts in here, and hopefully this can hold everything for the year. Okay, I think I am now done with the video. I have to keep doing laundry. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed my full plotter setup. And again, if you have questions, you can always DM me on Instagram or comment below. And thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.